Japan Dyno, the best of Japan to you. Howdy, this is Andy of Japan Dyno, and I have for you a Nissan Silvia SR20det engine super sequential blow-off valve made by the HKS company of Japan, and in good 100% working order, removed from an SR20det. And this is a universal blow-off valve made by the HKS company here in Japan. The super sequential made from billet aluminum, and vehicle-specific flange and pipe for the S13 SR20det engine. The valve itself universal. If the pipe is adapted to suit other turbo vehicles, it can be used with any turbo vehicle. Of course, the bolt in the back here can be wound in and out, adjusting the tensioning of the valve. So good for any vehicle, but specific for the SR20det with regards to the flange here, and we'll run through some further shots. Close-up of the valve itself. As you can see, some marks and corrosion on the valve, but 100% working order. This is the little nipple that connects to the inner manifold vacuum, the tensioning bolt and locking nut here, spring housing, the diaphragm in this area here, and the piston running through the center here. So when the boost pressure from below pushes on the diaphragm, as well as the inner manifold vacuum pulling on the diaphragm, is enough to overcome the pressure of the spring. The diaphragm here will flutter against the spring, will move sequentially against the spring, pulling a piston which runs through the center here. The piston will then allow the boost pressure to squeeze out the front in little sequential bursts, giving it that very distinctive HKS super sequential sound. So we'll run through some further shots from the other side. You can see some more of the corrosion on the back end there. So a lot of corrosion and marks. This is usually as a result of the valve actually touching something steel, so it's electron transfer has caused a little bit of rust on the outside of the item, a little bit of corrosion, but in 100% working order. The internals all in great condition, and the front there, as you can see, very tidy, although a little bit of pitting and marks, but very functional and 100% working order. And the back end here, the spring housing and the diaphragm housing in this area here, you can see the oxidation marks on the back here, but as I said, in 100% working condition, and the nipple here on the back which connects to the inner manifold vacuum. And finally, a shot from the front here. So you can see the internals in 100% working condition, the outside covering there, the aluminum, billet aluminum covering in good condition. So when the diaphragm moves back and forth, the boost pressure squeezes around the front here. This very distinctive look of the HKS super sequential blow-off valve, and made in Japan, from Japan. Thank you. In order to serve you better, we have our website at www.japandyno.com, as well as our blog, the Japan Dyno Daily Fix, where we feature items of special interest. Look forward to seeing you there.